Yo, what up, what's going on, man? Salute to everybody that's tuning into the channel. If you have not, real quick, man, just hit the subscribe button for your boy, man. That's all I ask, man. I want to get into this topic, man. So we got the trenches coming up this weekend, all right? We just fresh off three big major cards. Pretty much the last big final card of the year is the trenches. Easy to Block Captain versus John the Don. Make sure you guys get your tickets. If you're going to be in the tri-state area, pull up, support these guys. They're doing it independently, just themselves, okay? So I want to give a big shout out to them for that. But I want to talk about this trend that I'm seeing. Now, I spoke on this a little bit earlier, a couple months ago, because I saw the friction around the time the Geechee and Easy to Block Captain battle took place. But now I'm starting to see it resurgent a little bit more and more since Easy to Block Captain made this statement right here, okay? He says, the trenches is the #1 battle league in Philly. You know what I'm saying? In Philly. Now, later he put a little bit more context onto that statement, basically saying, you know, as of right now in 2023, his platform is the biggest platform in Philadelphia. And then he went along and elaborated more in a later interview, I think with Three Letterman, shout out to Three Letterman. He pretty much said the whole tri-state area. So this is like including Gates of the Garden, I think I Battle, Trap House, We Go Hard. Like he's saying out of all them niggas, the trenches is the biggest league. Now, let's just focus on Philadelphia, okay? You know, shout out to everybody in Philly. Shout out to all, you know what I'm saying, the battlers, the bloggers that I, you know, have relationships with. You know, Philly is a very competitive place, okay? And for years, bro, like, there wasn't really too much shine being put on Philly. The only platform that was keeping Philadelphia alive, like keeping the pulse on Philly, was STIZZ with Battle Academy. You know what I'm saying? And STIZZ was bringing fucking battles, like big battles to his platform that didn't even feature Philadelphia artists. I could give you one case in point. T-Rex versus Tay-Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, was it T-Rex and Tay-Rock? Oh, no. Well, yeah, it was T-Rex. I think, yeah, it was T-Rex and Tay-Rock. That battle, that whole face-off, that whole shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? The Bill Collector in Rex Battle Academy. That's the more, you know, Philly thing. But just that whole ordeal, just how much traction and how much work, you know, that took to get that battle on that particular card. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like, not to mention the other battles that he's brought to his platform. You know, STIZZ has done a lot for the Philadelphia scene. And for me, it's like, when you speak Philly, I'm thinking Battle Academy. Now, they have had their hurdles as far as, you know, with the production and the audio and the streams and things of that nature. Yes, they have, you know, had some technical difficulties in the past, you know, and to keep in mind, they are an independent league. They're not affiliated with no URL or Caffeine or RBE. Like, no, they're a very independent, small platform. But STIZZ has still been able to do big things, have battles at the TLA. That's big, bro. That's big. You know what I'm saying? Even give somebody like an Easy to Block Captain your first YouTube drop since you've been on URL with a big name. Now, Big T ain't nothing really to jump about, but still, he's a big name. He's a legend in battle rap, and it gave you exposure, and it also gave you the opportunity to showcase, like, yo, I can produce XYZ amount of views. So when I listened to Easy to Block Captain speak, you know, I listened to the interview, and I understand his point of view if you want to think 2023 of this year, okay? You can't say trenches is in a whole totality out of all the years it's the biggest league, no. And I could argue that if they are the biggest league in Philly, because he's had like, what, 4 events. They all have been, you know, in a small setting. He hasn't had a big stage event like a TLA or a big, you know, arena, not arena, but a big venue per se. But he has put on, you know, some really great moments, you know, him versus Reed Dollars. You know, what else has he had? Bringing Hollow Man back. What else? You know, even the whole entire ordeal with his first car being sabotaged and still being able to weather the storm and put on another car, like that was a big deal in the culture. What else? What else has Easy done? You know, Easy's found guys like Muwab. You know, we've seen like a resurgence of K Walker. You know, K Walker is, you know, a breed from the Battle Academy. But I will say this, ever since he's started to battle and, you know, move with the likes of Cassidy and Easy the Block Captain, I'm starting to see, you know, him in a different light. Just what even some of the, you know, he's still taking somewhat of the same level of competition, but I don't know if it's a situation of maybe he's learning from Easy, sparring with Easy, or maybe getting pointers and things of that nature. I just see a different K Walker in a good way since he's been battling on the trenches. So that's another point that I would give towards Easy, you know. But he's definitely, you know, he's definitely doing his thing. You know, he's definitely doing his thing, and he's craving a lane for himself and his platform. Now, when I look at somebody like STIZZ, you know, I listened to STIZZ interview with 3 Letterman, and he basically, you know, was just like, yo, listen, you know, everybody's going to have their seasons, you know, but you look at what I've done in Philadelphia, it just can't be matched. It can't be duplicated. We're talking, you know, 15, he said like 15, 10 something years of work, of investments, putting on free events. Like this summer, he did multiple events, cookouts, feeding the whole entire community, paying battlers like Geechee Gotti. Who else he had? Geechee Gotti, he had Danny Myers, he had Charlie Clips to come down and battle, you know, guys like Top Floor Lou, not Bad News, but OBH News for 1-rounders. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, like, that's money he had to come out of his pocket. But he's also investing in his company, he's investing in his battlers, and he's investing in his community. That does not go unlooked. And I looked at that footage too, like that was packed. Like it was a lot. It was hundreds of people out there. Hundreds of people out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, STIZZ is no secret. Like, bro, when it comes to just Philadelphia, when it in the battle rap terms, like STIZZ is a legend. He's a legend. Now, I will say this though, since I see STIZZ has kind of, I don't know if he's partnered with Caffeine, but I did see maybe like the last 2 events, you know, they were either like streamed through Caffeine, or, you know, you were able to like get the exclusives, you know, once the battles dropped on Caffeine or through the URL TV app. I see a partnership. And another thing too, if you guys notice, with that URL card, they had a trailer in there, and it pretty much was like a combination of like Battle Academy, 2 other leagues, Gates of the Garden. Like basically, they are trying to like say like we're the new YouTube. Okay, so when you guys want new battle rap events, new matchups, new cards, you're gonna come to Caffeine. The Caffeine is gonna be the library and the whole to stream, you know, live events and showcase, you know, these platforms for these battlers, which I think is super dope. And also they still can put the material on YouTube. So if you're getting like backing as far as streaming and, you know, a place for people to get the content through Caffeine, and they're also contributing to your budget, I can see STIZZ, you know, being able to do bigger things come 2024. You know, because you look at somebody like Easy the Block Captain, who has the financial support and the big backing, you know, just from a marketing standpoint, with standing next to Remy Ma, having her as, you know, his manager. Not to mention when the battles happen, they drop on the Chrome 23 channel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Easy can pop his shit, but he also has support. He has like, you know, a backing, even though he'll say like, yo, this is all coming out of my pocket. But still, like, the marketing and promotion is also a big attribute when it comes to these battles being released to the general public. You know, so I hate the comparison, but I do like the competition aspect. I just hope that this shit doesn't spill into people taking it personal. You know what I'm saying? I see Top Floor Lou popping his shit. You know, Top Floor Lou going out there saying like, if Easy and him were to walk down Philadelphia, they gonna spot him and show him love over Easy. I come on, Lou, I fuck with you, Lou, but you kind of going off the handle with that one, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You going off the handle. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no doubt about it, bro. Easy is one of the biggest battlers in the world, my nigga. Like, when he battles, when he tweets, he trends worldwide. Not just trend in the United States, he trends worldwide. Okay, so you cannot tell me if y'all two walking down Philly, niggas ain't gonna walk up to Easy and want to take pictures and shake his hand over you. Like, come on, bro. Like, I get it. You gotta be arrogant and pop your shit, cool. But we can't be delusional here. You know what I'm saying? And let me talk about OBH News. You know, listen, I salute the STIZZ, you know, for believing in homie, investing in him. You know, I will say he has been super consistent this year. He's had a lot of moments as far as opportunities, but I feel like he has not capitalized off that. You know what I'm saying? I did see a little bit improvement in the Charlie Clips battle. He did have moments in there, but still, bro, you have to work on your delivery, trimming the fat. I feel like you're long-winded. You're long-winded even in your interviews, bro. Like, you were over talking the shit out of STIZZ with the 3 Letterman interview. It was getting annoying. Like, I really wanted to hear from STIZZ because STIZZ is the boss. He's the big homie. So I want to hear from his perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect, but you kind of like, bro, you still ain't even get your wings. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still ain't even get off the ground yet. You still got a whole lot of work to do to be speaking on somebody like an Easy to Block captain's name. I understand it's Philadelphia politics, so I'm not even going to speak on that, but I'm just speaking as far as a fan and a blogger looking on the outside in. It's like, bro, you have no reason to be speaking this man's name. It's talking about you want to battle him. Like, your 1-rounders hold no value. Look at Champion. 1-rounders hold no value towards 3 rounds. Now, I understand what STIZZ was saying as far as, look, there's a whole marketing and strategy behind booking these 1-rounders. Yes, it's getting you exposure and eyes to the platform. So he's not even looking at it as a point of, I'm investing in news. Yes, I am, but I'm more investing in my platform, because if I bring somebody like a Charlie Clips, who's a big name, his fans will come to my platform, and then I'm getting subscribers, and that will also build more views to my platform and other battles, and it'll open up opportunities for me to bring 3-round battles. So I get that. Do I feel like News is the perfect person to invest with that? No, I don't think so. I think it's way too soon to be giving him Charlie Clips, Geechee Gotti's. Like, dog, he's getting ran through in 1-rounders. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just feel like, yes, he should be battling guys like a Muwab. Now, News feels like it's a step down. But, bro, you're not elevating. Like, you're not seizing the moment with these opportunities, even with these 1-rounders. You still have a lot to prove if you can get in there and battle the likes of a Charlie Clips or Geechee Gotti and survive all 3 rounds and win, or make it debatable. You know what I'm saying? You had the Snake Eyes battle. I had Snake Eyes in that, and I didn't really like that battle. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you got a lot more work to do, bro, before you could even jump out there and call out and say you're willing to battle Easy with money on the floor. Like, that's a lose-lose, bro. Even though I know Easy would win, it still wouldn't bring any value. Now, if y'all wanted to do like a Trenches versus Battle Academy, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, STIZZ gonna have to find somebody on some real shit. I think, STIZZ, you should do Trenches versus Battle Academy and have Tay-Rock represent the Trenches. I mean, represent Battle Academy. And then you have Top Floor Lou, you have News, and, you know, I don't know where K Walker will play on this shit, but you know, get two, 3 more guys, and I think y'all could definitely do something with this. You know what I'm saying? And if you do money, like, to put money on the floor, and whatever side has the most victories takes the money, and they split the pot, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I really like that, because if you can't get like let's be real, like, as far as on Battle Academy, there's nobody on the likes of an Easy to Block captain. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has a lot of mid tiers. He don't got no top tiers over there, or superstars, respectfully, in my opinion. But you have talent over there. So, you know, I see it, and I like the competition aspect of it. And hopefully 2024, you know, hopefully STIZZ and Easy could maybe get on a call or maybe have a conversation, because I don't see any disrespect. Like I said earlier in my blogs, I just saw like a real weird distance that Easy had towards the Battle Academy. I never saw him really post, you know, their battles, their cards. I never vocally like heard him speak on the Trenches, good. I mean, not Trenches, on Battle Academy, good or negatively. You know what I'm saying? And I know he would be there at the events, but it would be more so behind the scenes. You know, I wouldn't see him up front flipping the coin for a battle, you know, something like that to really like bring notoriety to the brand. So for me, it kind of like I see some type of like friction or some type of we not really fucking with each other right there, you know, with that particular situation. But I do want to see, you know, what will happen with this. And shout out to 3 Letterman for doing excellent journalism, getting both sides of the coin. You know, I would like you to spin the block with STIZZ, because I felt like a lot of emotions, and, you know, you got people like News and over talking STIZZ, and I don't think STIZZ really got an opportunity to get his shit off and really explain why he you know, Battle Academy is the top league in Philly, and was past and present. You know what I'm saying? Past and present. You know, so I don't know, man, but it's a very interesting conversation to have, man. And for me personally, I probably would lean more towards Easy, because Easy is one of the biggest battlers in the world. He's tied to one of the notorious biggest female battle rappers, but female rappers in the culture, in the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? And you could look at the list of people she's tied to. So, you know, I do see Easy right now moving in the right direction brand wise. He really hasn't had a bad card. His streams are impeccable. The VODs work well. You know, so I as far as on his end of the things, he's doing all the right things, and he has all the right relationships as far as to pop his shit to say he's the biggest league in Philadelphia in 2023. But let me know what y'all think in the comments section, man. You know, if you from Philly, let me know how y'all feel as far as, is Battle Academy the biggest league in Philly? And, you know, as far as, you know, how are y'all looking at OBH News, Top Floor Lou, STIZZ, Easy, Moowop, and, you know, those guys from Philly? Like, let me know how y'all feel about that, all right? Let me know in the comment section, man. Follow me on all social media platforms at Ace is Working on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that good stuff, all right? It's your boy Cito. I'm out. Peace.